The British Rail Class 800 is my favourite type of bi-mode multiple unit, and they've only been around for a few years. So I've been waiting for Hornby to drop their Class 800 in the LNER Azuma livery. And now, they have. It's called the Azuma. It costs £477.99 and it has a top speed of 140 miles per hour. The name Azuma comes from an archaic Japanese word for east, fitting for a locomotive on the East Coast Main Line. It has a 5-pole motor with dual flywheels made by Hornby, so at slower speeds it glides effortlessly and you can make pretend it has 750 horsepower. So I'm going to. Terrifyingly fast. When it rockets over the points, I see it wobbling and my heart just sinks. With every corner, I'm sure it's going to eat the dirt, but it never does. It's a monster. An absolute monster. But Hornby haven't put all their efforts into the speed. The interior decoration is plain, but the myriad of details on the outside show Hornby's authentic commitment to the model. But best of all, she lights up like a spaceship. The roof has plenty of separate parts fitted to it to appease the bird's eye viewer. And down below, every nut and bolt you'd expect to find is there. And then there's this. The model features a posable pantograph. It's made out of 3 plastic parts, and it makes a great noise. But posing the fragile plastic parts doesn't fill me with excitement, it makes me uncomfortable and afraid to break it. The attention to detail is great, particularly where the modern safety stickers are concerned. You can find them littered all over the body. The shell is entirely plastic, which feels a little disappointing at this price point, but an inclusion of this sort would only push the price up even higher. There are metal weights in the power car, but the coaches are incredibly light. Despite these gripes, Hornby's paint and decals are immaculate. From the red stripes to the letters spelling LNER on the cab, Hornby has produced a model that looks cutting edge. In places, Hornby's used paint to pick out details that gives a satisfying illusion of depth. The Azuma's power car weighs 496 grams. It hauls its 5-car train with ease and will certainly have no problem should you choose to add the additional 4 cars that I can't afford. But it should be noted that while most modern locomotives happily manage second radius curves, the Class 800 prefers its radius in third. We've come to the part of the presentation where I'm going to slog it around the test track. Let's be honest. What's the point in owning an express train if you're not going to send her belting around the layout? Astonishingly, you can force her to take corners at maximum speed like a cretin without trashing her against the wall. The Class 800 actually has stability in mind. It has a bolsterless bogie configuration for this purpose, and it improves the cornering performance too. But that's not all, it also minimises track damage and maintenance costs. She's rather astounding. But there's more to the Class 800 than just magic bogies. Despite the craftsmanship on the coaches being a little shoddy, the power car is properly put together. I say shoddy because when I dismantled a coach to get a better look at the inside, I found screws that were only half screwed in, and I found the piece of plastic representing the passengers' seats had a disturbing amount of flex. I know I've gone on about the plastic a bit, but I still think Hornby's pulled off an excellent model. The motor is superb. It looks just the part, and it has all the presence of the real thing. What this model is earnest, and it's earnest on behalf of Hornby. This is a model from a company turning itself around with urgency. Sure, it suffers on account of a few flimsy doodads, but she's got it where it counts. And when she's running, you can feel that. If you're lucky enough to actually be able to afford one of these, then all I have left to do is strike the match of madness and tell you to go for it.